Hey guys, JDiverGH22 here, Josh Taylor, and today I'm just going to be presenting to you an update video. Today is... Well, my phone sucks, apparently. Today is Tuesday, January 6th, 2015. So I just figured I'd do a quick update, and here it is. So, we had kind of a late winter this year in Michigan, and it sucks right now because we were really spoiled. Usually we get snow in November and December, but we didn't get much at all this year in those months. So now I guess it's being made up for because we have way too much snow, if you ask me. After living here for a long time, you kind of get sick of the snow, but there's the lake all frozen over and snowed over. Demix, my beta, doing fine. Say hi, Demix. It's getting hungry right now. Sorry I don't look that great. I just got in the shower, getting ready to leave for work in a little bit here. I don't really gel my hair much anymore because I have to wear a hat at this job that I'm going to today. That's the other thing. I did get a second job at a place called Five Below, and it's a retail dollar store type place. Everything's $5 or less. As an employee, I get 20% off, so I'm pretty stoked about that. They've got a lot of cool stuff, movies, games, candy, lots of accessories for your cell phone, just a ton of cool stuff if you go there. They're only on like the eastern half of the US right now. Michigan just got them a year or two ago, but I was kind of happy to be able to pick up the second job because it's really close to my house. It's only like a 7-minute drive from my apartment. So Horrocks, where I work today, Monday through Thursday actually, is about 35-minute drive across town. So I don't love that drive, but what can you do? So I work Monday through Thursday at Horrocks in the deli, just cutting cheese and helping customers, anything like that. I don't know. It's pretty simple. Good job. 28 hours a week. And then I've been working at Five Below on the weekends. Sometimes I've worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like this week I'm only scheduled Friday. The retail scene is kind of slowing down since Christmas and New Year's Eve and all that are over. So they're going to be getting rid of seasonal help soon, and I'm hoping if they do that, then maybe I can pick up some more hours on the weekend. But for now, I guess at least I have a couple days off on the weekends to just chill and play video games or something. So with that being said, let me find a different song. Sorry. Come on. I don't know. It's been okay in Michigan. I'm not a big fan of winter, obviously, because when you're little, it's fun because you can go outside and play in the snow with your friends and make snowmen and snow angels and throw snowballs and go sledding. But when you're older, it's really not so fun, and it's pretty much keeping you cooped up in the house for the whole winter unless you decide to do some wintry activity, which I'm not a big fan of, other than I still snowboard every now and again. But I've basically just been working and playing a lot of games. Playing Diablo 3 right now, Ultimate Evil Edition, Reaper of Souls. Not quite halfway through yet with my wizard character, but I'm really enjoying it. It's my first Diablo game. So, mods. My ears are 5/8 right now. I have them 5/8 in anyway. Chaos ear skins. Technically, my ears are 17 millimeters. 16 millimeters is 5/8, and I have these single flared glass Pyrex plugs or eyelets from Glassware Studios, and those are 17 millimeters, and I do wear those, and I can still fit them in and out. I just sometimes like to wear my 5/8 jewelry because, like, for example, I like to wear stone, fluorite, and hematite and other types of stone. They're actually warmer in the winter for your lobes compared to glass. So that's one reason I've been switching back to 5/8 and whatnot. But I have been at 17 millimeters for, I don't know, something like 40 days, 50, I can't remember. The timer's on my phone, but I only have like 39 days or something until it's been 3 months that I've been at 17 millimeters. So I'll be able to go up to 18 millimeters or 11/16 in a little over a month, which I'll also be recording. Trying to think. My septum, I have not worn any jewelry in for months because I made it to 00, 10 millimeters. Never got it on video, unfortunately. But the denting really was just killing me, and I had just got a new job at the time. So between adjusting to the new job and having it feel like someone punched me in the nose constantly, I took it out for the time being. It shrunk quite a bit. Hopefully my nose is clean. But it shrunk to about 5 millimeters or 4 gauge. That's really tight, so it may have shrunk further by now. I'm not really sure. Someday I'll probably go back up in it in size, but right now I don't care that much, I guess. I do miss having a stretched septum. It's still stretched. Honestly, I can still stick some stuff through it. I just don't really feel the need to do it right now, I guess. There's other things going on, and I've had a lot of shit going on in the past several weeks between just getting ready for Christmas and everything and making sure all my presents are done and whatnot, and just some family stuff that's been going on lately. So that's that. I'm working at Five Below in Horrocks, so I'm working almost 40 hours a week. Sometimes it just depends on the week with Five Below. So sometimes I'm working 35 hours, sometimes I'm working over 40. Like the week of Christmas, I worked 10 days straight, it was, and then I worked about 60 some hours in that 10 days or something. So that was good for money, at least. Have to take a break from college because I'm out of loan money, and you can't take out your own loans without a cosigner until you're 24 years old. So that kind of sucks, but I turned 24 in March, so I'm going to be looking into what loans I can take out so I can finish up school. I still have 10 or 11 classes for my bachelor's degree. This last term did not go well with a lot of the job stuff that was going on with me. So I'm hoping I can get back to school in a few months and finish it up. I don't want to be going to school until I'm 30 with the same degree. So I'm almost there, but just not quite. And it'll be nice whenever I'm done with it, so at least I have that degree in hand. I've been talking about it for several years, but hey, I'm still not going to down myself too much on that because I've went to school since high school. So to college since high school, and I just had some rough patches because 2 years in I had to switch my degree from a crappy associate's that I would never use to this new bachelor's degree, which is actually quite good. But in doing so, most of my credits didn't transfer to the new degree, so I had to restart after 2 years of going to school. So it's whatever. Trying to think. My industrial, I'm kind of pissed about that. I left the bar out for a week or two, which normally would be fine. I could just put my 14 gauge industrial straight barbell back in. But this time, the back closed up, and I don't even know if the front is open anymore. Is this anti-helix or helix? I can't remember what this is classified as, but I may get some jewelry, some titanium anatometal, just so I can have at least that piercing, because I've had my industrial for years, since I was 18 or 19. So I had it, I'm pretty sure I had it almost 4 years before it closed up. So that's kind of disappointing, but what can you do? My rook, I still have crappy jewelry in it right now. The piercer that I went to pierced it with a huge captive bead ring, 14 gauge, and it just was way too big for it and kept getting bumped. And it actually healed quite well, but now I don't have the ball on there because I've been having trouble getting it on. It's been snagging on stuff, so I need to go on Body Art Forums and get a titanium anatometal captive bead ring that has a smaller diameter so it won't catch on everything. But I just haven't had the funds to do that yet. So eventually I want to get titanium CBRs or captive bead rings for everything. So I want to get it for my helix, for my second hole, for this, and for my rook. I still want my conch done. I obviously pierced it myself a year or two ago, but that didn't work out. Don't self-pierce. The only piercing I've had that has worked out, or the two that have, are I pierced my second hole myself and then my septum. And those were fine, but it doesn't mean that just because those were okay, doesn't mean that self-piercing is okay. Sorry I'm saying a lot. I am running out of things to just say, and I didn't really rehearse this well. So hopefully that's okay. So I'd like to talk about that family situation in a different video. I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not going to lower myself to their level and be all petty about it. I'm just going to give you guys an idea of what's going on and how I've been dealing with it. So stay tuned for that video. I'd also like to do a PS3 game collection video soon, so I'll probably do that. I do want to get back into DDR. It's been quite some time because I haven't had anywhere to play it, so hopefully pretty soon I can save like 10-20 bucks aside and go to the arcade and play it so I can get some more footage and get it on track again with it, because I'm never going to give up DDR. I don't care what anybody says. I still have never beat The Legend of Max on Heavy, which is an insanely hard song. That was one of my main goals going into DDR when I first started, was to be able to beat that on the highest difficulty. So I will never give up until I at least beat that. And I came very close to beating it. It's just, there's so many jumps in the song and everything that it's really hard for me to keep up sometimes. So that's all good. But I guess that's it for now. I plan on, I don't know. I still want maybe a tragus piercing. And I don't know if I want to put it on my left ear or my right. But I think the only piercings I have left that I want to get are my conch, or conch, whatever you call it. And then maybe a tragus. And I'm not even sure if I would get that. But other than that, I think I'm pretty much done with piercings. I need to get some titanium jewelry for my nipples, because I've had this crappy mall jewelry in there for way too long, and I need titanium because if it's not like a nanometal or industrial strength titanium, it's crap metal pretty much, and it's just as bad as acrylic sometimes when it leaches chemicals into your body. So I have to replace all my crappy jewelry soon, so hopefully within a month or two I'll be able to do that. I'm saving for a PS4, PlayStation 4 right now, so give it a few weeks and I'll have an unboxing video on that. Almost saved up for it, but I'd like to save a little extra so that way I can get PlayStation Plus maybe for a year and then at least one game with it. And I'm going to try my best to get something that's on the PS4 and not on the PS3, because like I love Grand Theft Auto, I love The Last of Us, Diablo 3, etc. And I may buy those again in the future when they get cheaper, but right now I'd rather not buy a game that I've bought already. So when I get my PS4, I'm going to get maybe The Evil Within or some other PS4 game that I haven't purchased for PS3. So please stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate your support. And excuse me. Please make sure to give it a like, favorite, share, subscribe, and I'm always loving comments. I love feedback. So if you guys could do that, that would be great. Peace out.